Hello world, and welcome to Let's Sip and Talk with Freema. Today we're going to be discussing what everyone is discussing, but it's just a little different. Is the coronavirus causing us to stereotype others? And let me introduce our panelists today. Right here we have Courtney Saunders. She's 36 years old, a single mother, and currently resides in Orangeburg. Here we have Takia McFadden. She has a BS in Business Administration with a concentration in accounting, and she's currently a banking consultant, and I'm your host, Freema. Again, is the coronavirus causing us to stereotype others? And I'm going to start with a hell yeah. And the reason I say that is because just today, me and my cousin was dress shopping for my sister's wedding, and someone got their car. He could have been smoking, he could have been eating some hot chips, but he was coughing, and that was enough for us. We say, you know what, we're going to get in our car and we'll try to find another Walmart. Yeah, I know that was extra. We don't know his situation, but that is a part of stereotyping. We don't know what this man was doing. What are y'all thoughts?
I am going to say no. I just think that it is a serious case, but I think that people are taking this, they're just being very dramatic about the situation. Like, there are other viruses out here. People have colds, people have the flu, all kind of other stuff. You don't go the extra mile to make sure you have hand sanitizer or wash your hands. Well, some people do, but not all people. So why now? Because you hear that it's a deadly disease going around, and all of a sudden you want to take the extra steps to do that. You should already be practicing those things.
That's true. I can't argue with that. I do have a rebuttal, but I'll wait and see what Courtney has to say.
Well, I kind of see both sides of it.
Okay.
I kind of understand what she's saying. Like, I really think that we are taking a little extra because of the fact that they're saying people dying from it and all that stuff. People die from the flu a lot every year, and other things like that. But I do also think that we do need to be mindful of it, and we do need to kind of step up with what we're doing as far as washing hands and doing things like that. I do agree with that too.
My rebuttal is, I think the reason that we may feel maybe it's a little extra, overly dramatic, is because they don't have a preventative measure for this. They don't have a cure for this. They don't have anything that can hold this thing back. So until then, we have to be extra and try to figure this thing out. You get what I'm saying? So I can see why we're being extra in this whole situation. And I wouldn't call it extra. It's just, we have to take it serious because we really do not know.
Yeah.
Like, they're still researching this thing.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But I do think that the United States does play off of these type of things, like these pandemics and these kind of natural disaster things. Mm-hmm. They push us to buy and buy and buy.
Really?
And me working at Walmart, I saw a lot of that, honestly. Like, people, when we had those hurricane scares and things like that, they come and they buy all this stuff, and then it's not as serious as we think it is. Yeah. And then they come back trying to get the money back.
Right.
Like that. But I think we do, the economy and the media kind of does upplay a lot of this stuff. So I'm not saying it's not something that I don't know.
I don't want it either.
But I'm not going to go out of my way to, make sure that, I'm not wearing no mask. And I'm not doing all that because I feel uncomfortable doing that. And I think I make other people uncomfortable. If I'm sitting by you and I got a mask on,
I'm going to think you sick. Yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to think. Okay, she got on a mask.
Exactly.
Get your butt over here. Don't go there.
Exactly. So,
I don't know. I still think we're stereotyping. Most of us are, even though Takia thinks differently. Like, I could be sitting next to her and she's just gonna not flinch. I don't believe it.
The pollen is falling. It's that season. People are gonna get sick. If we would have never heard about this, if you would have coughed and I was sitting beside you, I wouldn't have that funny.
So I ain't covering my mouth and I'm coughing.
I mean,
oh my God, she's just so.
Yeah, so nonchalant. I think the younger generation is more nonchalant than we are.
Really?
The older ones, like, our age.
You don't even know your age, Takia. Did I say it?
I know you're younger than us, though. I know you do.
So is that true? Is the younger generation more so nonchalant, don't care attitude than the older ones? I don't know.
I don't see a lot of younger people taking it as it. Like, I'm on Facebook a lot, too, so I see a lot of people joking stuff about it. There's a lot of younger people, but, us older people, we like, wait a minute now, people dropping this stuff.
Yeah,
so, we look at it like that. We come from that generation, so I just I don't know.
I guess at the end of the day, you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, about it. But at the same time, you got to care about yourself, and that's just what it boils down to. But something that bothers me is today, and I know we hear a lot of the big announcement that's supposed to happen now. So y'all tell us what's going on because we're not watching it right now. But the schools are supposed to close down. Like all the schools in South Carolina are supposed to close down. One thing that we have to realize, a lot of kids go to school for that meal. Yeah. And I hate to say it, it's sad. You may not be in that situation, but you don't know your next door neighbor might be. So if all of us could come together, if we know someone that needs help, don't feel ashamed or embarrassed to reach out, hit somebody in the inbox, let them know, hey, I need some help. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that's willing to help, but we got to be mindful how this may affect a lot of individuals with the schools being out for 2 whole weeks. And God knows, I know it's going to kill me with 3 kids I have. Lord have mercy. But we got to be mindful of that. Anything else y'all want to add about this topic? And then if y'all would like, we can pull. Just be safe, y'all. I don't know what kind of jobs everyone does, whatever, but you got to take that serious as well.
And wash your hands.
Yeah, I feel like y'all should already be washing your hands when you're using the bathroom before you eat. These are things y'all should already be doing.
That's true.
And also, can someone please leave in the comments and tell us why people are buying tissue? Like, what is it for?
Because I think it's for, if we're in the house for 2 weeks, we got to make sure we have enough supplies and everything to last us for those 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I think they're a little excessive with the tissue. Like
it's no tissue.
It's no everywhere. Like, for real.
I don't know. Maybe they're going to sell it. I don't know. Maybe they're going to resell it.
We don't know.
I don't know. But what we're going to do, y'all know how this goes. We talk a little bit about the main topic and then we kind of move forward just to keep it interesting. So we shall pull. Courtney, would you like to do the honors?
I would.
I'm so hot.
Girl, me too. I am sweat you.
What was the for? I thought you was going to read it. Oh. All right, let's see what we have. Is divorce the real answer? Yeah.
I know.
It is the real answer. I mean, I have nothing else to say about it.
Same here.
If you just, it's final?
Yes, ma'am.
So we need to talk after this so I can figure out the avenue I need to take. But anywho, I think divorce is the real answer if that's where both of you all are. I remember watching some show and a judge said the key to marriage is not to fall out of love at the same time. So if I stop fighting and he stopped fighting, God damn it, what the hell are we holding on to? Excuse my language, but if neither one of us are willing to fight anymore and we're not in love, then divorce is the answer. Why carry on and be in a miserable relationship? Why carry on and have your children in a toxic environment? You can co-parent in separate houses. Is divorce the answer? Takia, you've never been married.
Yeah, so I would not want to do that unless the relationship is like really, really, really toxic to the point where I'm just unhappy every day and miserable, then okay. But I'm willing to try to work things out with that person as much as we can. We set our vows to each other. We decided to get married, so we should try to work through that. Like, that's just how I feel, but I don't know. It just depends on what happens.
Yeah, I guess easier said than done.
Yeah. If you've never been there, you really don't know how much work it can be and how much you cannot like somebody that you said vows to.
Right.
So
what makes you not like them anymore, or to what point? How far would you consider trying too much? Like, at what point would you say, you know what, we have done enough?
When it's repetitive or repetition, whatever you want to call it, when you constantly having the same conversations over and over and over. I don't care how minor it is. If me and you had a conversation about it and I don't agree with it, or vice versa, and we're constantly talking about the same thing, I'm tired.
Right. Or when it's outright disrespect. When the other people outright disrespectful. Like, you should never bring other people into your marriage. And when I say other people, I should never go out and bring another man into my marriage. As far as consoling and talking and all kinds of stuff, I should never do that. Yeah. So see, when you start doing stuff like that, you have no regard for what you signed up for in the first place. So that's when it's time to go.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful. But divorce is the answer in certain people's situation.
And you shaking your head no, so
who's saying no?
Y'all need a bell up there.
Then come on, we got a chair.
I don't want to come in there.
Oh, but speak. Why you feel so strongly?
Because like you say just now, talk about if it's like a repetition thing, but a lot of times y'all women be the one bringing up the same thing over and over again.
Maybe because y'all keep doing it.
Yeah, that's what repetition.
When I say no, I don't mean like, okay, he did this a couple months ago and I'm gonna throw it in his face next month. No, I mean like we had a conversation and then you did it again.
Yeah.
That's one in every 1,000 women that may do that. Come on now.
No,
I can't say that.
Be for real now.
We got some of the same things going on.
I know I'm a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
I know I
Be
am.
for real now. We can have an argument about something in the refrigerator. It'll lead and go all the way back to something we argued about last month. And it got nothing to do with that.
I can't. That's why I
I can't say about that.
I don't know. You got me on that one. And
Yeah.
it's just because maybe some of us are petty at nature, and maybe some of us we hold stuff in. So maybe I didn't say everything I should have said at that time about the refrigerator, and now it's coming back up. So I apologize for all the women that held things in.
No, that's not right though.
It's not right. It's not right. But I'm pretty sure, and here I go being very, very whatever. I'm pretty sure that man did something way more than that woman did.
Right.
Why it can't be that a woman did something?
It could
Why
be.
don't that be
But
man did something?
I don't like that. Even though I'm a woman, I don't like when women be saying, oh, it's men, and men be saying, oh, it's women. Because it's both of us.
It's both of us.
Yeah, I can agree with that too. But I mean, we ain't just talking about women wanting divorce. Men want divorce too. So I mean, at the same time, it's on both ends. We just speaking as women because we are women, but I'm speaking in general as for male and female.
We probably want the book, but we tired of nagging.
What is nagging?
That's
That's what I was
repetition.
going to ask you. What is nagging?
Rah, rah, rah. When a man say go ahead on and he walking away, y'all let her come behind him still with the rah, rah, rah. The man walking away, he trying to cool it off.
Let me tell you why. We cannot stand being ignored.
And
Like,
we
just
wanna
talk
get
to
out
me.
the way.
Just let us get it out.
If he's walking away and that's his way of calming the situation down and maybe come back later and have a conversation where there's no yelling, let it go.
Is he going to come back and have that conversation?
Are you giving him a chance
That
to?
ain't never happened.
Are you giving him a chance to?
But a lot of times men come back like ain't nothing going on. Like they
Exactly.
just act like everything's supposed to be cool.
I
We
don't
have
like
that
that.
argument and this. And see, I like to fix stuff. I just don't like
Talk
to
it
go
out.
off and be like, yeah, you know, and then you come back to hey, baby. Nah, it ain't all cool because we didn't fix this first problem. Because all you're gonna do is it's gonna come back later on anyway.
You like to fix it or control it?
No, I don't like to control nothing. And see, that's another reason why people like to get divorced too, because they can't control stuff either. Because some people like controlling their relationships, and I went through that, so I know how that is.
And how long you been married?
I've been married for almost 10 years.
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And when the controlling started? I'm
The
pretty sure
controlling
it
started
started.
probably about a year or two into it.
Oh, well, then that was on you then staying there for that long.
I mean, but as we were talking about earlier, you try to fix things. When you get married to somebody, you don't get married to somebody. This is not a relationship anymore. I'm not your girlfriend, you're not my boyfriend. You are my husband, and I'm your wife. We took vows. And I had to pay for that. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to work at that thing. You can't just say, well, hey, I don't want to be your girlfriend no more. I don't want to be your wife no more.
So
You can't do that.
So you worked at it for 8 years?
I tried.
And within them 8 years, how long was it before you decided that it wasn't working?
About 3 years ago. And I just finalized my divorce last August.
Well, congratulations, Courtney.
I love it.
I know that's so
And
wrong.
I
A lot of
love it.
people probably like, are you serious right now, Freeman?
I love it.
I mean, to each his own. I mean,
And he's not a bad dude, but he wasn't right for me, and that's just how it is. Sometimes you realize you're not gonna be with that person.
right.
It ain't got nothing to do. I don't got nothing against marriage. My cousin about to get married right now. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is, but that wasn't right for me. And sometimes it take you a little longer to realize it. But you can't just give up though. You gotta at least try if that's what you want to do. That's why I say don't get married if you don't know what you're doing.
So you felt like them 10 years was a waste of time?
No, I learned a lot.
Never a waste.
I learned a whole lot, and the next person who I decide to deal with, they'll get a different me because I learned from that. That's what you gotta take from these things.
That's the
So
truth.
what you took from it?
I took a lot from it.
What?
I know how to treat my mate better, I tell you that. Because it wasn't on him neither. See, I learned how to adjust my own flaws. And see, that's another thing people can't do either. And that's what breaks up marriages as well.
That's so true.
You can't blame the other person all the time. You gotta look at yourself too, because they're doing this because of what? What you ain't doing. So I took a lot from that. At the end of the day.
That's so true. Question their motives.
Yes.
Why are they doing it?
That's right.
Make you look at me and see, okay, can I change something?
Yes.
I don't know if I want to change it.
Girl, and then if you don't, then you know that ain't right for you.
Exactly.
There you go.
I don't know. Everybody's just different. That's just what it boils down to. But hey, I think divorce is the answer if that's what it needs to be.
That's right.
Don't stay in a toxic relationship and don't stay for kids.
No. Because them kids gonna be alright.
I meant to say something about what you said, or one of y'all said, about you having problems going on in your marriage and they decide to start talking to someone else. So, in a way, I don't know. Because, no, I'm just saying, because there has been, well, I haven't been married, but as far as being in a relationship, I had something going on, and we're having a problem. I have been in a situation where it may have been another guy that I was friends with or whatever. He probably wanted it to be more than friends, but still, I was going to talk to him.
But that's why you should talk to him.
That's the point. How many females can have a male friend that they can really confide in and they not try them eventually?
Or try to do.
You can have, I mean.
No, you got to
it's
put them in
not
place
likely,
first.
but yeah, maybe that way, or say if y'all grew up like cousins, or like families were close.
Them cousins
like
be looking at you after when you grow up.
Yeah, grew up.
Yeah, and we ain't related.
I just don't think it's good. I just don't. I feel maybe okay if you had this friend prior to the relationship or the marriage, then I have to trust you to know that you're not doing anything different with this friend.
I can't say that either though.
Really?
You know why?
So you're gonna make him like?
No, but I wouldn't trust him with my relationship stuff. I would keep that boundary because at the end of the day, my husband is going to look at that some type of way. And I don't know what his motives are either. Maybe he like me on the low too, we don't know. And then I start confiding in him about my relationship failing, and then next thing you know,
He's moving on.
that's right. So I can't, I can trust him with the friend stuff, but as far as putting in a relationship, I don't think that you should have no outside man or woman on either side of your relationship. It's going to mess it up.
So who you talk to? Your friends?
Yeah, your girlfriends. You know what I'm saying?
That's worse.
But no.
Why?
that really is. I feel
What?
like
You can't sit over there with him.
I mean, it really is, but it's the same thing. Like, because a female could be in your ear telling you, don't talk to him, blah, blah, blah.
No, it depends on your type of friend.
Yeah.
You know what type of friend
Right.
you
Yeah,
got.
you know what type of friends
She's
you have.
telling the truth. Girl, she's telling the truth.
No, you know what type of friends you have.
9 times out of 10, the friends you have, all of them don't got no man, so they miserable already anyway.
But they don't want you though.
They
They don't want to sleep with you.
They
though.
don't mean they can't give you good advice based upon what they've been through.
Right.
And that don't mean you gotta take the advice.
9 times out of 10, they don't. Every relationship I've been in, it always been the friend that's on the outside putting stuff in.
Well, see, that's her fault for even you
allowing
but you
it
don't
to
have to
happen.
make it. Yeah.
Exactly. It is
Yeah, I
like
know.
her more than the friends.
And see, that's what I'm saying. That's different than me having a male friend outside and me talking to him about my man. Because that's gonna make my man feel insecure.
Yeah.
Because why am I taking your problems and voicing them to another man?
We can feel the same way when you talking to your girlfriend.
Really?
Because that girl won't
them
be
girlfriends not guaranteed to keep what y'all talking about right amongst
Yeah,
y'all.
but that girl
And 9
don't want
times
me.
out of 10, they
That
don't.
man is gonna feel inferior to this man because you tell vice versa, because you telling him about his problem. Like if my man having issues in the bedroom, I'm not gonna go to my male friend and tell him that.
So
I'm not gonna go to my female
So
friend.
what y'all trying to say is that y'all ain't never had no friends or heard of friends that a guy into with their friend, boyfriend, or husband, whatever, and start saying certain
And
things that
that's
were
the
told
problem. That's where the problem comes in right there.
All right then.
So they shouldn't have been in a relationship in the first place. That's what we saying. They shouldn't be there. It's certain, like you say, you know your friend.
You know your friends.
And
you know
what
friends that you
can
can tell.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And males, I don't think if you're a female and you got a male friend, I do not think you should go to them and tell them about your man or the problem that y'all having.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
It's okay at a certain point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't take it to the extreme.
General stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
But in just stuff, but like relationship problem, no,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. It's gonna come out in the end, and your man gonna be mad at you,
Yeah.
and vice versa. Your girl gonna be. If you had your girlfriend and you had a homegirl and you confided in your girl that she was telling your homegirl about your problem, don't you know your girlfriend be mad at you?
Yeah, but she
Right.
gotta kind of like understand and trust that I know, like you say, you gotta know your friends.
Yeah, but no.
So if I know my friend,
Yeah, like
And
what
I'm
if it's
gonna
a
find
female
these
friend
girls.
you already had for years?
that's right.
That's different.
I know my
She
friend.
gonna be mad at you. She
Still,
gonna be
but
mad
I
at you
know
because
my
it's a
friend.
girl.
And if you just come and you meet me and I already had this friend, like I introduced y'all, so you already know that this been my friend before you. And
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, she gonna be there after to you.
But you know what she gonna tell you? She gonna say,
That's a
why
hard
you went and
thing to
told this
swallow,
woman
right?
about me? Why you went and told this woman about it? Ain't about your friend.
Maybe I can't talk.
She's a woman.
Maybe I can't talk to her about it. Maybe I done try to talk to her about it and she still just ain't listening. Just So when it's like that, why do people get counselors? Because you can talk to a stranger more than you can talk to the person that you with.
But counselors are different. Counselors not your friend. Counselor are a third party, somebody
That's
that
my
don't
point
know.
of you can talk to a stranger. You can talk to a stranger more than you can talk to the person that you with.
Yeah, because they're unbiased.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're unbiased.
So
They
that's
don't
why
know
you talk to the counselor, because she unbiased. So with my friend,
That's your friend. That's
Your
not
friend.
your girl's friend.
your friend is unbiased. If you listen, you got, like you said, you got to know your friend.
Right.
So you know what friend gonna be on your side or whatever. So
Yeah.
you talk to the one that's unbiased.
No, not necessarily on your side.
Why?
I want a friend that's gonna tell me the real
That's what I'm
deal.
saying. I said you know the one that's gonna be on your side. So the one that's unbiased, that's the one that you go to. You don't always talk to. You don't talk to the one that's gonna be on your
Right,
side.
right.
So
Yeah.
like me, I have friends that tell me like, nah, dog, you dead wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Like you need to go do this. You need to make up because
Right.
nah.
Yeah.
I have those friends.
And that's good to have.
Yeah.
You don't want the friends that's in your A-man corner. You
Yeah.
know, like,
'Cause you always
tell
know.
me the real deal.
Right. But your girl is gonna be mad simply because that's a woman you're going to.
Okay, it's fine.
And
She can get over it. I've been mad at her plenty of times. Like she said, I get over it. So hey, it is what it is.
And that at the end of the day, that's all.
That's all that matters. It is what it is.
And you gotta know your mate too. So hey, you know.
That was a touchy topic,
Yeah.
but a good one. You can't have opposite sex friends.
No.
Says who? Says y'all? Y'all need to get some
Says
better
the
at
panel
that.
from Let's Sip and Talk.
Has social media become insensitive to death?
Yeah.
Definitely to R.I.P. Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like if my cousin Billy Joe died, right? Y'all see him on the side of the road, whatever happened, call me. Call somebody that can tell me or whatever. Don't post it on Facebook.
And that's-
Who are you to sit here and post something on Facebook? And I'm going to say it to get the recognition because, to be honest, that's what I see a lot of people do to try to get the hype or to feel important. Oh, I just talked to such and such 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Like, come on, we got to chill with that. You know, like, if you can't contact me, inbox me. If you take it to social media,
Yeah.
inbox me first.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to let you know such and such just happened. You know, whatever. But not R.I.P. such and such. I was there. I seen it. Da, da, da. I just feel that's too much. And that's just my personal opinion. How do y'all feel about that?
I don't like when people post screenshots of people's messages that they were texting about or whatever, because if you kept that confidential when I was alive, why do you need to share it with the world now that I'm gone? Like,
Recognition.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sad though.
I'm gonna tell you what else I don't like either. We have become so insensitive. I hate when people post pictures of people in their caskets.
Yeah.
Funerals are personal family gatherings to pay their respects. I do not feel like that person would feel comfortable with you posting them in their caskets like that. I think that is very disrespectful to the family, very disrespectful to that person, and I think that's very low. I really do.
Yeah, we all have our opinions again. We discuss, we give our opinions, and that's just all it is. No one takes anything personal, but that's just how we feel. I do feel like it's just a little too much with the whole social media thing.
Yeah.
Like, reach out to the family, the immediate family first. If you know you were there, you seen something, you know something happened. Don't just be quick to post it on Facebook.
Exactly.
Like, that's just not cool.
Exactly.
I don't know, but that's just how I feel. That's how we feel. We're gonna move on from that because we don't want to talk too much about death. Speaking of death, though. Speaking of death, I am getting cremated. How y'all feel about that?
I'm getting cremated as well.
Oh, Skip, what about you?
No. I'm not doing that.
Really?
No.
Does she get cremated? I'm
I
getting
mean, it makes more
cremated.
sense. It doesn't cost as much. I can be in the house. You know, I'm saying I'm just chilling with everybody.
You there in spirit.
But no, I just think it's a better thing.
Yeah, I just feel like it's just, you know, and at one point, to be honest with you, I was to the point, yeah, go ahead and cremate me. I don't need a funeral. I don't need a memorial. I don't need any of that. Because I'm different, y'all. And I think a lot of people know that about me that's really close to me. No, I'm kind of like, I'm different. But I mean, I just don't need everybody up in my funeral that wasn't talking to me before. Like they say, give me my flowers while I'm here. Don't wait till I'm dead and gone and you're coming up in there boo-hoo crying when God doggone you probably need to speak to me when you see me in the store. Like, don't do that. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
I just had to get that off. So if my friends are at the door and you ain't coming in, you ain't coming in. Don't feel no type of way.
That's right.
Enough about death again for this time. I'll pull this time. Do men still open car doors? Is it necessary?
Hell no, they don't open car doors.
Is it necessary, Takia?
It's not necessary, but if we're going on a nice date or something, you can open my door. That's what I feel like.
I feel like it's a waste of time. Let me get out the car when you get out the car. We can go on to enjoy together.
I think it's cute though. I mean, I'm
The date night.
no, look, I'm one of them people. I'm
So regardless, where y'all going to the grocery store? Where?
No, not like that. But what I'm saying is, don't just make it about date night. Like every so often, just do something cute. Let me know you still like me a little bit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm one of them people. I'm soft.
And see, let's go back to the beginning about that divorce. That's where a lot of things happen because sometimes y'all don't make us feel cute anymore.
Yeah.
Like you're that woman, you're the bad chick that I first met. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, everybody
y'all kind of
else.
like get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
What you gotta say, sir?
It's only one thing about that.
What?
You know, they say to keep a woman, you gotta treat her like you did when you first met.
Right.
Right.
That is the hardest job in the world for a man.
And I gotta answer as to why. Because we change, we grow. And some of y'all, not speaking to no one in here, might just stay right there.
Yeah.
So you gotta change when we change and grow when we grow and realize what's changing about her. Oh, she's upgraded her perfume. Let me step it up a notch and give her this perfume.
Yeah.
Oh, she's starting to wear this type of hair. Babe, let me order you some bundles. You know, like y'all gotta pay attention to the change that happens to us because we do change now.
Yeah, we change more so than y'all do.
Yeah, so y'all gotta pay attention to that. So it's not hard, it's about paying attention to the small
and y'all
things.
stop paying attention to us after a while.
Yep.
too. Y'all get comfortable.
Y'all get comfortable.
And then, of course, if you met somebody, like, say y'all was 18 years old, now I'm 30.
Yeah.
You can't
Hello.
do the
Yeah.
same things.
That's what happened with me.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
God honest truth.
Mm-hmm.
Did that answer your question? Oh, we finally answered the question. Somebody agreed. That feels great. I don't forgot what the darn question was. Open the car doors. Yeah, I don't think it's
I
enough.
think chivalry is dead, honey.
It is. Okay. But
I don't
is
think-
it our fault?
I don't think so.
I think we.
Is it our fault?
Yeah, girl. I think we kind of killed it.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
A lot of people don't pay attention to this, but times have changed. More girls liking girls than they liking dudes now. So when the young dudes get a girl now, they hold on to her more. So
Yeah.
the things they really, like, it probably the older niggas that just like, man, we ain't
To
doing
wash their hands with it.
You are correct.
That's true.
I was gonna say that. I see a lot of younger guys do more of that kind of stuff than like our age and
Our
older.
generation.
9 times out
Yeah.
of 10, they raising single mom households. So the
Mhm.
mom gonna tell them, look, when you with a
Cause my
woman,
baby
you
gonna
need
be
to treat
soft
her
just
like
like
this.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I,
true.
I think it's actually kind of better.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
that's true. That's true. And I plan on to raise my boys to do right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nervous about my oldest one, but I hope so. Okay, this is a good one. Y'all, I'm so hot.
Girl, yeah.
Is it okay for men to play video games for hours?
It depends on how many hours.
See, I know that's why I say I think different.
But see, I'm a video game chick, so I got a bunch of brothers.
Okay.
So see, I be in there playing them with you.
See?
So see, I don't have a problem with that. As long as you're doing other things, I feel like we as couples, we don't really get involved in what the other people are into.
Right,
That's
their
his
likes
thing.
and stuff.
Yeah, that's his thing. You know, you might not like him like that, but I mean, come on now, at least, and you might end up liking it. Like I found that works. So I
Right.
don't really mind with that.
Okay, what about you, Takia?
As long as you give me attention, you do what you need to do around the house. I don't have to beg you to come out the room. Can you do this? Can you do that? Well, hey, I haven't seen you all day. Can you come out and talk to me? As long as I don't have to do that, if that's your hobby, that's what you want to do, we're still under the same roof. Technically, we're still spending time with each other. That's fine.
That's how I see it. I feel
They could be doing something else out there drinking.
that's it.
There you go.
You said it. The man, whoever put this in here, that man could be out and about, and God knows you don't know where he's at or what he's doing. But he's home. He's playing video games. Yeah, it's probably like, oh my God, he's in a room playing videos. He's been there for hours. He's ignoring me. Listen, and not saying, listen, it's your household, but my opinion, he could be out doing whatever. And as one of the audience members said, don't nag that man because he's in a room playing video games. That's just the way I see it. If you need more attention or it's bothering you to that point, then I don't know what to tell you. But don't ruin your marriage because he's home. Home is key word.
Yes.
Playing video games.
Maybe spice it up.
Thank you, that's what I'm saying.
Spice it up.
Spice it up,
She
then.
spice it up, you.
She know what to do.
Yeah.
Trust me, if I want to get his attention, I know how to get his attention.
Okay. Put you on a thong and a bra,
Girl,
so sit
yeah,
back.
thank you.
Then he ain't gonna want to play. He ain't gonna want to play
Let's
with
go
you.
take you a shower and just walk in front of
Yeah. I know we don't all us watch. What's that with the pick up and snatch and you bend over and drop
bend and
something?
snap?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
bend
yeah.
and snap.
Yeah,
Right, it
I'm trying
works.
to say.
Do it. So no, I don't think it's a problem. Like now, it may become a problem if he's in there like from dusk to dawn or dawn to
Yeah,
dusk.
he's not
and
working.
just like come home.
Yeah.
But he come home from work, you know, y'all have your little time, do whatever. He go to video games. I don't know. Maybe you fall asleep before him. But if that's the only issue y'all having is him playing video games, but y'all still getting it in, he's still doing what he got to do. Let that shit go.
Girl, yeah, you love it.
Right. You don't have to be calling like, will you come home?
Yeah.
No. I'd rather him play video games.
Thank you.
When dating someone, when is the right time for them to pay bills? I'm assuming. I'm giving a message. I'm gonna get another call. I'm assuming they stay together. So let's say when dating someone, when is the right time for them to pay a bill in the house?
I don't think that means they stay together.
Yeah, because you
Oh.
date them, y'all stay.
Yeah, you know.
Well, let's date. Maybe he's not staying there, but should you ask? Is it okay for him to pay a bill in the house?
It depends, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about that. I think that if that person if y'all been dating for a while and that person spends time at your house, he's staying the night on a regular basis, and y'all kind of serious when y'all
leave it now.
You know what I'm saying? So see, that's my thing. Like, if you taking that person serious and you see that they, they doing their thing or whatever, I think you should help them. As you know, it goes both ways. A man, you can help him out things too.
Right.
But I think that if they spending a good amount of time together and they spending time at each other's houses and things and staying the night and y'all take each other seriously, yeah. That's
So
fine.
what you saying is, if you date a guy, he come to your house, spend some nights, he should, right? That what you saying?
You should what?
Like, maybe help y'all on the bill,
Yeah.
spend some nights there. So what if she come to his house?
Same. The same.
Maybe she gonna
It does not work like
No,
that.
you asking my opinion. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem
You
with
money
that.
how many?
Maybe she's bringing groceries in. Maybe she's cooking.
Yeah, I
dinner
might
for
be
him.
cooking for you.
Yeah.
I might be cleaning for you. I might be
Yeah.
doing little
Laundry.
things for you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, washing your clothes.
Yeah.
Like,
ain't doing all that.
picking your kids up for you. Might
There's
A woman
still
dating
someone standing out here.
a man that come over to the house, she ain't doing all that stuff.
Are you serious?
That's what I'm
They ain't
saying.
doing all
I
that.
don't know what they do, but I'm
They
not
ain't
talking
doing
about
all
nobody else. You ask me what I would do. That's me.
But that's if y'all staying together. If you just date the guy, if you just date the guy, you see him sometimes, y'all dating.
Yeah, we dating.
That's not together, y'all
And we
dating.
exclusive too. Cause I ain't talking about him dating her and me.
No, y'all together.
No, we together, but we
So
ain't
that's different
living
from
together.
dating.
Okay.
That's
then.
different. That's
That's
different from dating.
You're right.
Well, yeah, well.
That's different from dating.
Well, I don't care. If me, look,
Situation shit.
if we got a situation with me and you, if we sleeping together on a regular basis and you coming to my house, you laying up in my house, you gonna help me do something. And vice versa. I'm gonna help you do something too. I might not physically give you cash.
Right.
But I might go get your groceries. I might make sure your house is clean. I might do your laundry for you. That's me. I don't know about these other
So
girls.
what if he doing little stuff like that for you?
That's cool.
That's fine.
So that means he ain't
It's
got
a
to
give
pay
and
no
take
bill.
thing. No, if I need your help, you should help me. I'm not gonna say, well, you got to give me X amount of money this month because this and that. No, if I need your help, then you help me.
Then you
But
help.
my thing is, I'm not gonna have my hand
Right.
out like this. You see what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying.
If I'm in a bind, something came up, something unexpected, like I need some breaks right now.
Yeah.
I'm scrubbing and rubbing. So if that came up and then I'm like, dang, now I'm short of my light bill, whatever, and I never asked you for anything, I feel like you should help me.
That's
What if you
Maybe
always
get the
short?
breaks.
What if you always short? What if you always?
No, then we got a problem.
Yeah, we got a problem.
We got a problem.
Because how was she doing what she was doing before she
Without
got me? That's right.
Without you.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to be able to hold your own without somebody, and then, you know what I'm saying?
But if I do run into a situation, I feel like we doing this thing and we've been doing it for a while, you should be like, I shouldn't have to throw subliminal messages.
Yeah.
Saying like, okay, I don't have it, and constantly saying it no.
Yeah.
I said one time, are you gonna do it or you not?
Exactly. And if you don't do it, then I act accordingly. You see what I'm saying?
Don't get mad if John over there see me hear me pulling up because I'm pressing brakes and he want to get a brake fix, and I told you the night before what I needed.
And now he don't
get upset.
So hold on, ain't that go back to having friends outside of what you got going on?
No, because we was
No, so why you gonna take the man hand out though?
If I'm pulling up at the four-way,
no, it don't, no.
we're gonna role play this thing, babe. I need brakes and it's urgent. I just got my oil change. They told me I need brakes, and I really hear it now. But that's gonna make me short on my light bill. You think you can help me out with the light bill or get the brakes fixed? Nah, babe. Look, I ain't gonna give you time to answer. Nah, I ain't got it this week. I ain't got it. I probably ain't gonna have it right now. I had to help Mom Dukes. She needed some brakes too. Whatever. Okay, cool. So now the next day after work, I'm pulling up at the gas station, and John, Joe, whoever this may be, lady, you need some brakes. Pull on over here at Select Tire or something. Let me go and get your brakes fixed. And I'm supposed to decline?
So what you think he just gonna get your brakes fixed for nothing?
I'm pretty sure. Because guess what? He ain't getting nothing from me.
There
He
you
done
go.
told me to pull over there. We ain't exchanged no numbers or anything.
So you actually think he gonna get it fixed for nothing?
Yeah.
it's happened.
Yeah.
So if the shoe on the other foot and the woman wanna do that for you,
You darn
It
right.
done happened.
Go ahead and let her get them darn
Yeah.
brakes fixed for you.
and you actually gonna trust and believe that that's all it is. That
It
she
better
just
be.
did that.
It
No,
better be.
I said what you gonna believe.
But
That's
that's
what
when
I
you get.
believe.
That's when you get on him, because that's when he's supposed to put his
Exactly.
foot down and say, "Well, hey, this is all that's gonna happen."
Maybe you come home and tell me, hey, this lady at the store, little sugar
Yeah.
mama got my brakes fixed, baby.
Yeah.
Well, what if he's the person at the gas station asking to pay for
You
somebody's
need to
brakes?
get rid of him. Then.
Wow. Why? It's okay for John Boy to do it for you.
You
But
can't
John
do
Boy
it
is-
for me.
but
Why
John
you
Boy-
you the next person?
John Boy's not.
You want to get your brakes fixed, baby. She just like you. Her man ain't help got her brakes fixed. She come in there squeaking and scrubbing and rubbing. So would you be mad?
Yes.
Oh, come on now. No.
No. So you saying
Come on now.
we do it in our household and you hear her scrubbing and rubbing, whoever she is, and you like, ma'am, let me go ahead and get your brake. Nah,
Was
you
he
ain't
good
doing
with
that.
mine?
You ain't
Because,
doing
hold on
that.
now.
No, you're
If
not
it's
doing it.
good,
You're
if
not
it's
John
good,
Joe. No.
Listen, if it's good for you to let a total stranger get yours fixed, and it's cool for a female to get his fixed, he should be able to get a stranger one fixed.
Let me tell you how that'll work out. Me and you together, and she coming up, with all these noises. I'm like, dang, man, I want it for a man. I don't know, find out. That's the only way that'll work. We're together and we're in agreement.
So then you should call me when he offer to fix your brakes then.
I'll tell you when I get home.
No, why you can't call me before you go
Because you
there?
probably tell me not to.
Oh, no.
No, right. No, I'll tell you after the fact.
I'm getting the
What?
brakes.
Come on now, nah, that ain't even right. That ain't 50-50.
To be honest with you, a lot of women not 50-50.
That's
I'm just
paying it
keeping it
forward.
real.
Yes. sir.
There you go.
There you go.
That's paying it forward.
Yes, ma'am.
And that right there, people, is our time. Let's pay it forward. And again, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, what have you. Until next time, see you next Sunday. Toodles.